Hi Neeme.
Hi.
You just finished the presentation. How was it? How the audience received the information you gave?
I know there's always a lot of information to come, and it's always difficult for people after a long day to perceive everything you want them to know. But I think it was good, and I tested them. Some people didn't really know much about the festival, so I think for them everything was new what I said, and I saw some pretty big eyes that they never thought about that figures that the festival is having these numbers.
Which festival did you introduce?
I introduced the Tallinn Black Nights Film Festival.
And they haven't heard it before. It's quite famous already.
It is quite famous, but that's our problem, that people in Estonia know about it, but we don't have the power still to promote it in our neighbor countries. So that's the thing we have to work on, really.
You spoke about why should governments invest in events.
Yes.
Maybe you can lighten us a little bit shortly. Mm-hmm. What did you talk about?
Yes, I basically introduced the festival and said what has happened within these 21 years when the festival has been growing, and the results are great. We are one of the world's top 15 film festivals, presenting Baltic, Scandinavia and Finland in the region. So we are successful as an Estonian project, we can call, and it would never have happened without the government support. So you never can earn so much money from the ticket sales or from the sponsors to have such an event as we do. So that's a good answer to the questions. This is why government should invest. Otherwise, things like that would never happen.
Was it easy to get the money from the government, or it was a quite rough patch?
It is always difficult, because every year basically you have to start from the scratch to explaining why do you need the money, are you good enough for the money, how are you using this money, is there enough value for the taxpayers or for the government. So it's not easy to get the money, but as we are already in a position that we trust each other, that we don't take the money and run away with it. We really create value for the country, for the taxpayers, and also for culture lovers. So I think it's getting easier, but the amount of money we need is increasing in order to keep the standards of the festival. So that's a problem, that we are not reaching the sums that we would actually need. So that's a difficult part.
Is it getting easier to get the money from the government because you have proved yourself to the government, or you are just successful, or both?
I think it's both, because everybody wants to be with successful events or successful companies or people. So I think this is definitely a positive side. But yes, of course, we have proven ourselves that we can actually do good things with that money, create value.
Can you tell us a little bit setbacks, what you have had with this project? Mm-hmm. Government gave you the money, but if you have some setbacks, then government is always really sharp. Oh, what you're going to do now? And how will you manage to get over them?
Yeah, the hardest time was the economical crisis, when our budget went to minus, so we were making loss. But when you are receiving government money, you cannot make loss. You are automatically kind of disqualified. So this is where we had to take measures to show that this loss is going to end pretty soon, and we have a clear plan how to get over it. Otherwise, they would just take out the support, and the loss would have been even bigger. So that was a really, really difficult moment where we didn't know what's going to happen, and it would have meant end of our festival if the government turned back to ourselves, but luckily they didn't.
I see you have a lot of experience already.
Well, some.
Was today your first time in Baltic For Events Forum?
It's the second time, actually.
Second time?
Yeah, last year in the first edition I was there.
It's really nice to hear that you're back again.
Absolutely.
What do you think? You're coming back the next year?
Definitely, either on the stage or as a part of the audience, but I really appreciate the team and Mary, who's been building up all these events. So thank you for the team and for her, and let's hope it continues. It's an endless project.
What would you like to say to the people who are not here? What they are missing?
They are missing the opportunity to meet face to face with people. So this is the business we are in. We are creating moments for face-to-face meetings, which cannot be replaced with any other means of media. So I strongly believe that if you're not here, you are missing a lot of positive contacts, ideas, and all this good vibe. And maybe sometimes even motivation when you are tired of your business because you are busy, you are stressed out, and if you see other people from the same industry, and all together you kind of appreciate what you are doing and you feel much better after that.
Can I say that when you see what the others have done, you get hungry, you want even more?
Definitely. Some people get new ideas and say, what's stopping us to do things like that? So it depends. Yeah, for ambitious people, it definitely makes them more hungry. But in a way, I think it's good to understand that we are not just party makers, or this industry is not about making parties, but it's professional people's relations, positive emotions, what are produced by this industry. So it's good and proud to be part of that industry.
I have asked from different speakers, what are new trends? What do you think? What are the new trends in this industry, or what are the new trends in Estonia?
Mm-hmm. You mean like corporate
Yes.
event business? I feel the new trend is that less is more. People like simple things. They really appreciate small details, what's happening, and less like this technology and less kind of show off. More focusing on people's relations. So this is what I feel from our people and also from our festival sponsors, because they are creating events within the festival, corporate events. And they really like that we are not like a extra glamour show-off festival. Basically, in short, I like this idea that it's less bullshit, more like people, honest talks and honest emotions. I think this is the trend.
You have been already in Baltic For Events 2 times.
Yes.
Third is the charm, and you promised to come back. So I can only say that thank you very much and see you next year.
Thank you. Cheers.